Hi YouTube, it's Houda. I'm a makeup artist, hairstylist, and I do permanent makeup, and I also do eyebrow threading and waxing. This is my first tutorial. I've been meaning to do tutorials for quite a while, but I honestly just never really find the time to do it. So this is my first attempt at a tutorial. If I talk too much, if I talk too fast, if I say a lot, maybe a little forgiving, because this is my first time trying, and hopefully it goes well. For the first tutorial, I want to show you how to hold the thread in order for you to be able to thread your own eyebrows or the eyebrows of your client. Now, threading has become like this huge sensation lately. Everybody wants to know more about threading. Everybody wants to learn how to do threading. So I figured it's a good way to start things off, before we get into the makeup tutorials, hair tutorials, beauty tips, etc. Benefits of threading is there are no chemicals involved. It's highly sanitary. It's great for sensitive skin, and it's awesome on the go. Like if you have somewhere to be and you look in the mirror and you're like, oh, my eyebrows are just hideous, you can just pull this little baby out and you're good to go. You hardly even need tweezers. So I'm going to show you how to wrap it around your finger, how to hold it properly. It takes some practice. Don't get discouraged if you try it a few times and you don't get it from the first few times. It does take some practice. I know it took me some practice to get it down. But you first of all, of course, you start out by use of a thread, as you can see. You wrap it around your index finger. Wrap the ends around your index finger quite a few times until you have a nice tight grip on it. Okay. Now you never want to use a thread this thick. You always want to use a thin thread because something this thick will never ever pull any hair out. It's way too thick for it. I'm only using this so it's more visible to you. So here. Then you switch hands with the rod, making sort of like a loop. And again, I'm exaggerating the loop. I'm making it bigger than it needs to be just to show you. Then you want to wrap this end, the one that's still attached to the rod, you want to wrap that around your thumb, like such. So you're still keeping a really tight grip on it. You're still holding it nice and tight. Now this hand, you want to wrap all your fingers, just minus your thumb, in circular motion. You want to go around in circular motion and wrap the thread over each other until you got sort of like a bow tie looking thing. If you could see that, I don't know if you could see that closely. There's like about 4 or 5 little twisties in there. So we got a nice little bow tie going on, holding it still nice and tight. Now, if you want to do something like your eyebrows, you're going to need this to be smaller. This is way too big for it. So what you do, you reduce the size by wrapping it around your thumb. See that? It's getting smaller. Now it's nice and small. Don't be alarmed if your little index finger starts turning red or even a bluish color. Normally it doesn't do that with me, but this thread is pretty thick and it is pretty heavy, so it's kind of straining this finger. I wouldn't worry about it too much. So now that we have this nice little bow tie going on, we want to use all these fingers just minus your pinky to gain control of this side, and then obviously the index and the thumb for this side. Now you always want to pull the hair in the opposite direction of its growth. So I don't really have much to pull out, but say the hair is going in this direction, you want the side where you have most of your fingers minus the pinky to be pulling the hair. So you want to place that side closely to your skin, and then with the use of the index finger and the thumb, you want to slide the thread against your skin, like a slow motion kind of thing. You never want to do it so harsh that you're actually grabbing your skin. You just kind of want to glide it across. Once you glide it across, you gently just push these fingers upwards, like you push this index finger upwards to take it back because you want to do another stroke. So here it goes. See? Pulling. It's kind of hard for me to explain this only because I do this so often without even having to think about it. So trying to explain it out loud is pretty tough because I've never attempted to do that before. But like I said, you just basically glide it across. You use the little knots to remove the hair, and they do pull it right out of the root, which is awesome. It does not cut the hair like some people think. It pulls it out of the roots. It lasts pretty long. A lot of my clients tell me it lasts longer than waxing. I don't know how true that is because both methods are normally pulling straight out of the root. I hope this helps. I'm sorry I said so much. It's terrible. But that's all you do. You just move this finger up to glide it and then bring it down to bring it back, and then you help it come back by the use of this index finger. Just keep practicing. You got to do it a few times in order to get a hold on it. And once you know how to hold the string, honestly, it's all you need. Once you can get the string part down, the holding the string part down, from there on it's just a matter of practice. So the more you practice, the easier it will be, and the sooner you'll get it. And I would recommend you don't start using it if you do eyebrows professionally. I don't recommend you start using the string on your clients until you have it down, until you're completely sure of what you're doing, and until you're not grabbing any skin at all while you're gliding. Because in the beginning, when you're first trying to do it, you'll find yourself grabbing some skin. Until you get that part down, I don't think you should try to work on your clients. But once you do that, it's great, it's awesome, and your clients will love it, and you can even charge more for it than eyebrow waxing because it's not, you don't find it very often. It's still pretty rare to find somebody that does eyebrow threading. So it's a great thing to have under your belt. I hope this helps. If you have any questions, feel free to email me. Feel free to subscribe, and have a great day. Sorry for saying so much. Bye.